Alright, Schlockmeister fans, requested by Marty. It's wet under hot t-shirts. Let's watch. Here we're going to see Joe and Charlie. Joe owns a bar. Charlie's his buddy. This is not his bar.
Hey, Joe, you catching on? All your dump your bar needs is a few go-go girls, and you got it made. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So lay off me. Lay off. Who you are?
This is Charlie with Charlotte. Charlotte is one of Joe's waitresses. Notice there's nobody at Joe's bar. Actually, it's Violet, not Charlotte.
We think that we're hot shit. We're gonna slam them, ram them, bounce them off the walls. We're gonna buy them, fry them, hit them in the balls. We're gonna roast them, cover them with spit. We're gonna name them, shame them, make them look like shit. Harrison, yay!
Those cheerleaders are actually kind of snotty, but they're having some fun here getting squirted with water, and Joe gets an idea.
I got it. Give me to the bar. Wet t-shirts.
Wet t-shirts. You're gonna sell wet t-shirts.
No. Girls in wet t-shirts.
You're gonna sell girls in wet t-shirts.
No, I'm gonna have a contest, a wet t-shirt contest.
So he's able to line up one girl, Roxy.
Sometimes the moon has an effect on what I drink. Now, when there's a little sliver on the left, a grasshopper. But when there's a little sliver on the right, an old-fashioned. But when it's big and round, I don't drink nothing.
She doesn't stop talking. He's got to recruit somebody else to join Roxy.
No. God, I love you. Violet, you gotta help me. I need another girl for the contest. You gotta enter.
What's the work to you?
How about keeping your job?
Not interested.
All right, what do you need?
I want to get off early tonight. I have some unfinished business I have to take care of.
All right.
So Violet joins, and the wet t-shirt contest is on. There's Roxy. Now Violet gets more cheers, but she doesn't win.
Roxy, our winner is Roxy. Let's hear it for her. Let's hear it for Roxy.
What do you mean, Roxy? I got more applause than her.
I'm sorry, what we got here is a violation of the rules. You're disqualified. Well, they say that no employee or relative of any member of the company is eligible for prizes.
Well, the contest was a success, but it wasn't as much as they wanted, so the next day they really hit it hard with flyers and advertising. They're going to up the prizes, they're going to get more girls. And here we have some old biddies who don't like wet t-shirt contests.
For you, Mrs. Gray. These young girls get up in front of a room full of men and dance in wet t-shirts, where they don't even wear undergarments. Like a...
So for this contest, he has some more girls. I can't show you any of the flashing that happens, but there's plenty of it. The cheerleaders.
Look, girls, we're just in time. Yeah, look at the competition. One wasn't a snack to win. Hey, Gabe, why don't you find us a date?
The regular girls aren't very happy with the cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are kind of snobs. rivalry between the pairs of girls turns into a food fight. With success comes cop payoffs.
Looks more like a little trouble to me.
No, no trouble.
You're not gonna have your license, Joe. Bet if I checked IDs, I'd come up with a couple of minors.
Yeah, well,
But I don't have to do that. All I have to do is call the building inspector. I'm sure he'll come up with a few violations.
Idea how we can settle this. We'll have two separate contests. Friday night we'll have a contest, a separate one for the Harrison College girls and another contest for the town girls. We pick the best 5 girls from each contest, and then the following night we'll have another contest judged by the sponsors. How's that?
Immediate action. We demand that you put a stop to this contest. Sheriff, it's a communist plot.
Ladies, there's nothing I can do.
What do you mean there's nothing you can do? You're the law in this town.
I know that, but there's no law being broken. It's perfectly legitimate.
You call wet T-shirts legitimate? I never heard of such a thing. Come along, ladies. Obviously, the sheriff is involved in this anarchist plot. We'll simply have to take matters into our own hands.
So all the girls decide to have training for the wet t-shirt contest. While the old biddies are planning to picket. So it's the night of the big contest. Joe has an idea.
All right, I have a proposition for you. Why don't a few of you come into the bar, watch the contest from inside. If you find anything obscene or against the American way, I'll stop it.
Ladies, that sounds like a fair proposition. How about it?
The ladies come in and start drinking alcohol.
Four more iced teas.
And the leader of the ladies joins them. And then she takes the squirt bottle.
Oh, come on, ladies. Let's have a little fun.
Oh, you'll smoke. Trust me, I want you guys to witness it. What the hell is that? Well, that was the foreclosure notice.
You mean you paid it off?
No, I'm a pyromaniac. Yeah, I paid it off every penny. Mary?
Joe's engaged.
That's if it's all right by you.
All right. Oh, you bet it's all right. Oh. Well, guys,
Our movie ends with the announcement of the big winner for the night.
and the winner is... Nah, you guys don't want to hear about that. The winner is... I need a drum roll. Is there a... All right, the winner is number 11.
All right. It's wet under. See that? Hot t-shirts. This is a movie that I taped it a long time ago in the late 80s, I think. 89 or so, and I had it on a VHS tape. I also had a pre-recorded beta tape of this, which I used to keep just sitting on a shelf, and my fellow Schlockmeister Jeff always would see that movie when he'd come over, and he always remembered that, it's wet under. He actually mentioned that recently to me. Unbeknownst to him, I was actually planning on reviewing it real soon, so here you go. I have since acquired a pre-recorded VHS tape of it too, which is what I made this DVD-R from. It's a homemade box art because it's not available on DVD yet. It's another film made by Chuck Vincent, who recently did, I did Party Incorporated by him, and then I did Lunch Wagon, which was by him yesterday actually. So anyway, it's a pretty standard story here. We have a guy named Joe who runs a bar, and the bar is not making any money, so he decides to put on a wet t-shirt contest. And suddenly, people start flocking. Go figure, right? At first, he has like one of his barmaids that go in there. Then he gets some. He does a lot of advertising, gets some more girls, and next thing you know, the business is booming. And we have a couple of rival girls here. There's some good girls, I guess you could say. They're not like good pure girls, but they're the good guys in the movie. And then we have these snotty cheerleaders who are also going on here. Ultimately, there's a contest at the end. This one girl wins, and neither one of them are happy with it. I don't think that this girl who won wasn't even part of either group. So, and that's kind of how the movie ended. Joe was able to pay off all the money that he owed on the bar, and the bar's making a profit. And I guess everybody lives happily ever after, right? Anyway, that's the movie, and there's nobody of real fame in this movie. Corinne Alphen, or otherwise known as Corinne Wall, I think she was a Penthouse pet. She's in this movie, although I have no idea which one she was. There's a lot of just dancing around in this movie, a lot of wet t-shirt stuff, a lot of pokies is what you call them, when you can see their nipples kind of poking out of their shirts. No nudity that I showed in this video, but there's a lot of pokies, so that's kind of cool, right? That's the kind of reason we watch this kind of garbage. I do have to say, though, the soundtrack was kind of like a disco soundtrack. I really love the soundtrack from the opening credits all the way through. There's about 7 or 8 songs. The singer is somebody named Jerry Palmer, Jerri. It's a female, I assume. I tried to look her up online to see if there's anything about her, and there's virtually nothing. It was a really good soundtrack. I wouldn't mind having it, actually. The tunes were kind of catchy. The guy who wrote all the music is a guy named Bill Heller. And it looks like he was part of some jazz group now. So I don't know. I like the Hot T-Shirt soundtrack. Let me know if you think that too. And let me know if you can find Jerry Palmer. I'm curious about her. So anyway, the movie's called Hot T-Shirts. I'll leave a link down below if you want to purchase this movie on Amazon, the VHS tape. It's the only way you're going to find it right now. Then you too can make your own DVD-R of this. So anyway, recommended by Marty. So here you go, Marty. Hot T-Shirts. Let me know what anybody else thinks about it. Leave some comments down below. It's called Hot T-Shirts. Watch it. Bye. It's wet under. Hot T-shirts.